next. Digging in Griffey Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
51. Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now in the box, Pablo Medina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Not quite candlestick cold out here tonight, but still a chilly 56 degrees here at game time. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just. Bits on as it. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled away. Just underway here in San Francisco.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. In the air out toward right field. Big Daddy is there, and that's the third out. So striding now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Brett ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. First cuts for him. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 0-2 once more. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Here's Albert now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called in the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols, set to lead off the home half of the second. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine, playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Pujols aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's ball 1. Hit to first. Scooped up. There's 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Now at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Popped it. Medina is under it, and that'll put an end on the warning track. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Mike Trout.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, George Brett.
Second baseman, George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Lindor is under it, 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The tag, and he is out. In now, Big Daddy. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fielder, number 27.
0-1 the count. Feller gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And there's one away.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here. So striding in, Bob Gibson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gibson is off at first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Medina. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's gone into the arcade section. Stepping up to the plate, Babe Ruth flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Skied into straightaway right. Big Daddy is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Ted Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Ted Williams now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Albert Pujols would be next. He loses him on ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Brett picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Popped him up. Gibson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But
Feller's ready. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Jr.'s gone for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Babe Ruth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1 out, nobody on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Albert Pujols drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Bob Feller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Bob Feller.
Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Griffey, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Pablo Medina. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. No balls and a strike to count.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Medina, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in to try it again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. One out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Williams, up into the arcade and out of here. Standing in, Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out picked up last time. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Mike Piazza looking to put the ball in play here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Chipper has a play, and the inning is over. Ready now, Babe Ruth. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
First baseman, Babe Ruth.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Big Daddy over to his right. One away. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jones.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. The 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. It was a walk in his last trip from the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the cove and gone. Here's Albert now. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Mike Trout. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. Pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Ready for another shot now. George Brett, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside, the throw, and no throw, in fact. As he'll just hang on to it. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him a... here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now both runners on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly on the line to third. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Bob Gibson.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize. And even extend.
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Lindor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Back here, Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hader has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will into the box. Babe Ruth, he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
Here it comes. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in now, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Junior's in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ted Williams comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Jones is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. Medina is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Chipper Jones has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams moving to his left. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Ted Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Karen O'Day enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here. A ball and no strikes. 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Ruth is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bruce Sutter answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Yogi Berra will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. To his left, Jones in time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Karen O'Day. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Mike Trout will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dennis Eckersley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Now catching, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Short, hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Settling in now, George Brett. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit down the line at first. And this is right past him at first and down the right field line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Coming to the plate now, Bruce Sutter. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Chris Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Chris Davis.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Alex Wood enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. J.D. Martinez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Javier Baez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Javier Baez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Baez breaks from first. A pitch out. The throw. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Jeff Bagwell will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Fastball right over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Into the box now, Babe Ruth, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Chapman, a Cuban-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.